Well,
Here, I hope this will help a little.
$5,000?
Let's make it 10.
Oh, I don't know what to say. This is wonderful.
Well, I do. Just say it's fantastic.
Ladies, I will match the money with a donation of my time.
And that's valuable, too. At least I hope it is, because that's what I have to offer.
Thank you. That's wonderful. We're going to need all the help we can get.
Well, you certainly have my support.
And mine, and I know you'll have Alan's, so I think with all of us behind you, you're not going to get too much resistance from the board.
No, I know that Steve is certainly for this project as long as it supports itself.
Oh, yes.
Well, we'll raise the money. Monica, come on our way out.
It's a lovely
party.
so much for
Thank you for these.
You're
Good night. Project off the ground.
Thank you for coming and helping.
And you can count on us. You can count on us. You let us know what we can do.
Yes,
Definitely. I'll call.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Good night. Excuse me, Commissioner Rooney. Dan, I have more checks. I can't believe it. People have been so wonderful.
Oh, that's amazing. I'll put these with the others. Excuse me.
Thank you.
Lucy, I have something to give you.
Oh.
A little advice. Don't be so cocksure of yourself. Bobby works at the hospital, and she has a lot of friends. And hell will freeze over before she lets you get what you want.
Well, Ruby, I do have a lot of friends, too, important friends, and I don't really care what Bobby says because, after all, she is just a nurse. Hello.
Lucy, any idea where Tony is? We'd like to say our goodbyes.
Oh, well, I'll see if I can find him.
Thank you very much. Should we get a Coke?
Alan.
Okay.
So let me see you. Are you, like, all in one piece?
Yeah, I plan to stay that way.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, I'm going to give you two some privacy.
Not for long, I hope.
Yeah, I didn't want to break up your
No,
first
that's
night.
all right. I just want to give you some privacy, that's all. For a little while.
You don't know what it's like being away from that woman.
She missed you. We all did.
Now, here I am.
Yeah, here you are.
So what the hell you want to talk about?
I don't know. It's been too long.
I heard about Lucy.
I couldn't.
It's not supposed to be this difficult.
I know. Let's take a big breath.
My brother, the doctor.
My brother, the spy.
I do miss you.
I worry about you.
You always worry about me, Tony. It doesn't matter what I do.
You're unruly.
You're
impetuous.
a hothead, a jerk.
I didn't say that. I didn't even think that. I mean, you are a hothead, but you're not a jerk. I love you. Did I say that?
I hope you meant it.
Don't forget it, okay?
Yeah, you either. You carry it around right here. Right in your heart. It's where I carry all that stuff.
Oh, it is?
People I care about and people I love, and it's with me wherever I go.
Why don't you tell us occasionally where you go?
Tony, spies don't hand out itineraries.
Well, do they answer questions? Because I got about 1 million of them.
Just about as many as you doctors do.
What am I going to do with you?
I heard you having some kind of bash today, huh?
Yeah, sorry you missed it. Lucy, too, if she knew.
You didn't tell her.
Nobody.
You know, speaking of Lucy...
Yeah. Listen, I better go, because she's going to guess where I am. She's going to start asking questions and stuff.
Well, I guess I'll save mine for another time.
Well, when will that be?
I don't know.
Well, if I don't see you again, you and Felicia enjoy each other's company, because that's what's important. Be careful.
Be happy.
Hey, I am happy. Look at me.
Well, then be careful.
You be Frisco.
please, ma'am, don't do that. I can explain.
Take your hands off me.
Oh, please, ma'am, don't pull that alarm. This is all one big mistake, believe me.
A big one, and it's all yours. Now back off, Buster.
Yes, ma'am, I wouldn't hurt you.
If I were you, I wouldn't try. I haven't spent all my life in construction without developing a few muscles of my own. And it doesn't take much to pull this lever either.
Yeah.
In case you don't know, the fire department boys don't appreciate coming out in the middle of the night for hoods.
Hoods? Well, I realize that, but actually I'm not what you think I am, and you look like a very reasonable person to me.
You have got 2 seconds to tell me who you are and what you're doing here.
Well, yeah,
You've got 1 second.
Now I realize who you are. I realize who you are. You know, no wonder your boss thinks the world of you. He does. You're, Lillian. Now, Lillian is a very lovely name. In fact, I have a cousin named Lillian who lives in Colorado.
How do you know my name?
Oh, you told me earlier on the telephone. You also told me that your husband was coming to pick you up.
Well, he's been delayed, but he's going to be here at any minute.
Oh, I'm sure he is. And he must be quite a guy to have landed a girl like you, huh?
I'm not a girl, and I'm not a pushover either. Now tell me, what is your name?
Oh, my name is Charles, Ben Charles. My friends call me BC.
Before cops?
Oh, before cops. That's pretty funny, Lil.
I'm not laughing. I want you to tell me how you got in here.
Well, it was quite simple. I walked in. You must have left the door unlocked. I was here earlier, but no one was around. Maybe you were in the little girl's room or stepped out for a bite to eat because your husband was delayed. But you see, when I was here earlier, I forgot my briefcase. I left it right over here, and I came back to get it. I don't know where you were. You probably did go out to have something to eat, right? Diner across the street? I had dinner there myself a little earlier. Had fish and chips. But you look like a burger person to me. And from what I understand, the burgers they have are just terrific. And so are you, Lil. And I'll never forget you. Bye.
Okay, kids. Had a bad day's work. Go home. I'll call you.
Thanks. See you tomorrow.
Got to get you a beauty sleep. Got to keep you gorgeous. That's it, Croc. That's how we do it.
I can hardly wait to see the finished product.
Time to talk business, then.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Yes. Let's get a drink, then we'll talk. But first, I must know something. Who did you say sent you here?
Actually, you did. Well, your work, that is.
You've seen one of my pictures.
2 of them, as a matter of fact. I don't remember what they were called, but I do remember the leading lady.
I've had some beautiful women in front of my camera. Oh, magnifique.
The young lady reminded me of one such person who made quite an impression. It was about 4 years ago.
Oh, la, la. That was a lot of pictures ago.
You know, I can't believe you'd forget this one. I haven't. Maybe it's in the name. Full of color, just like a season. Autumn. You don't remember her?
Monsieur, do you want to talk business, or are you asking me to set you up with a woman?
Business. Strictly business. I mean, I'm talking about distribution now for the entire continent of Australia here. Hey, look, come on. Don't tell me you've forgotten this bird, hmm?
I would rather forget.
Ooh, boy, I mean, some of those scenes, we're talking hot, major hot.
Every artist starts somewhere, monsieur.
Yeah, I've seen some porno flicks in my time.
S'il vous plaît, please. I do not make porno flicks. I cannot bear it.
Hey, look, I'm not part of the moral majority. I just realized there's a market out there.
We only did the first one to make money. And even then, it was soft porn. Of course, you know that. I could not believe it when we were successful. Trash! People paid for it, and they wanted more. Alors, we gave them more.
We? Sounds like Autumn was more than just your leading lady.
She could have been a star. We had a future. We were beginning to make a name in the business. She blew it for both of us.
How so? She refused the parts that you offered her?
She met some rich old geezer. She walked out on me.
Oh, and after all you'd done for her.
I fell apart. I thought I would never work again.
Pity.
I'm on my way up again, thanks to Mimi.
Mimi?
The doll you washed tonight. Believe me, I won't make the same mistake with her. Let's go get that drink. I will hear from you.
Yeah. Matter of fact, you will.
Those are the best figure eights I have.
And then Monica said, you never gave a baby a bottle in your life.
And then he said, just because you've done it once doesn't mean you knew what you were doing.
I mean, it's crazy. They were arguing the whole time.
You know, they appear to thrive on it, but they're still together.
And the kids are doing well, I hear.
Just goes to show you can't mix marriage and career.
There goes that word.
The M word. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're forgiven. But I'm going to have to send you home because I have an early call.
If that's forgiveness, hold a grudge.
You are a crazy person.
That's why you love me.
Could be. Thank you for a nice evening.
In spite of the games we people play, huh?
Yeah. Some people.
What is it?
I don't know. Guilt, I guess. I mean, just thinking about Andy. We're having such a wonderful time. He's there in the hospital.
Don't feel bad. You're doing a lot for her. For me, too. You give me one more reason for loving you. Good night.
Honey, will you please settle down a little bit?
Not until you tell me what's going on. Now, why did you leave the party? And better yet, where did you go between the party and here?
I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Oh, you and your promises. Sean, you're always promising. You promised you'd take me to the party. You're an hour late. You get to the party, you leave me.
Hello. Hey. You don't have to shout. Oh, sorry. Where are you and how are you?
Well, I'm in a payphone, and I'm better than you sound.
Don't worry about me. I've got both sets of plans.
Any conclusions?
I've had a few interruptions, so I really
so
didn't
that's
get it.
what I am? I'm an interruption now? Thank you
Will
very
you
much.
please give me a break? Hey, look, I'm not pushing you,
No, not you. I did look at them briefly, and I did notice one thing that... You know, these revisions couldn't have been done by an architect.
How do you know?
Because they're too amateurish, too, I don't know, primitive. There are all kinds of scrawled instructions in the margins in a handwriting I can't decipher.
Handwriting. Listen, that's what we need. A sample of Herbert's handwriting. Meet me first thing in the morning.
No problem.
I'm probably going to be up all night.
Successful, then, yeah?
No, suffice to say, I'm glad I came. I'll tell you more in the morning, but have Anna there, too. Tomorrow, I think we can crack this case wide open.
What's the matter?
I promised myself I wouldn't ask you when you have to go, but I have to know.
Do you have to know now? Can't we just pretend that I don't have to go at all?
What happens if I wake up in the middle of the night and you're gone?
That won't happen. I promise. You will not wake up in the middle of the night because I'm never going to let you go to sleep, because I'm going to make love to you all night, and then when the sun comes up tomorrow, I'm just going to hold you in my arms and tell you how much I love you all day. All day.
Tell me who you